Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on SYNJ Syndication Incorporated. Did this one a while back, can't quite remember when, but I wanted to get it back up here because I know it's been pretty popular. So, want to just get the chart updated and go over a few things so people have an idea of what to be looking for from a technical analysis standpoint. So, I'm going to map out some supports, resistances, and try to go over the psychology that the chart's displaying right now. And I guess with that being said, let's dig in. Just go over a quick history of the chart. Very obvious here. Had a nice huge move on increasing volume. And then on this big day, you had, well, big day in terms of volume. The largest volume day corresponded with, a big red candle. So that's, not exactly what you want to see. And from there you can see there has been now a slow drift of the price downwards. It's looking like it may be putting in a bottom here, but that still remains to be seen. So with that, I'll just dig into kind of the support level side of things. In terms of the double bottom, what I'm looking at is this low right here, or for argument's sake, maybe just make a support zone and use this low right here also. As you can see, we had a low today, drop down here and bounce right off this top support line, and then you got a little miniature hammer in here, and that's a good bullish candle. It doesn't mean anything in terms of that the price is automatically going to pop up. That's not what a hammer means. All it is saying, hey, look, this could be the end of this down move, but there are no guarantees with hammers. It's just kind of a warning sign to the positive side, but that's all it is. It's not a confirmation of anything. It's just a warning that maybe the tide's getting ready to turn around. So confirmation is not what people should be looking for. But it wouldn't surprise me to see it head up because you do have a double bottom that you're putting in here. Once one bottom, and then now here's a second bottom. It could, since we have a zone here, still drop down here and put in some candles down in this area, and it could still be considered a double bottom since we have made a zone. But you're getting near the area of where it's going to need to start holding, because you don't want to see this support zone hold, or else it's going to break through there and then start putting in lower lows and what hasn't been seen for almost a month now. So ideally, and what you really want to see is this support zone hold. Now let's just kind of go over the situation where it doesn't hold. Then what? Well, if it doesn't hold strong, so if the bulls can't hold it up, then the next support level is quite a bit of ways down, right here at 0008. You also have the 50-day simple moving average here valued at 0009. So once again, if you want to make a support zone between 0009 and 0008, so be it. And yeah, that's percentage-wise, this is a pretty big drop, but at the same time, when you have big moves like this, it creates gaps like this on the support side of things. So that's the two sides of the coin. The bullish side being the price really gets moving. However, the bearish side is on any sort of pullbacks, you do have big gaps that are created in terms of support levels. So like I said, if this level can't hold, then your next support level is not down here till 0008. So that's where you want to keep an eye out for. And actually, I'm going to make that thicker since that's a very important level. If 0008 doesn't hold, then once again, don't really have any support levels till down here around 0004. So that's another 50% drop there. But that's very far from where the price is currently at. I'm just doing worst case scenario type things. But my main point being best case scenario is this support level, or this support zone here, holds, and if it doesn't, then you really want to see this one hold down here. Now let's say this is the bottom and we're going to put in a double bottom. What sort of resistances are we looking for on the upside? Because these are going to be the future battlegrounds that the bulls are going to need a stampede over the bears. The first one being kind of this almost little double top here, miniature double top. You can see the price came up here once, bounced off it. A few days later, price came back up here once again, bounced off it, and headed back down. So this is going to be one of the key levels here. Trying to eyeball it, looks like 0.0034, 0.0033, somewhere right in there. After that, we have the other previous high right here of 0037. So once again, just for argument's sake, you could easily just consider this a resistance zone. So we have a resistance zone here, and then our support zone down here. But the key thing to remind people of is supports and resistances are not specific levels; they're just areas. I mean, it's not as exact as that exact price is going to be a support or resistance. More so down here when you only got about one digit to work with. I mean, 0004, 0005, you can say it. But when you get up here, it more turns into zones. And then the kind of almighty and crucial support, or excuse me, resistance levels up here at 0059. But one step at a time. We just got to make sure that this candle is going to hopefully signal that a bounce is coming. The one thing that I do want to note also that's nice about the chart is on the big move up here, huge volume, and then on this whole consolidation period, volume has been declining. So that's what you want to see after big volume moves. You want to see a drop in volume to show consolidation. So the volume makes sense right now with the price action. So that is on the side of everybody that wants to see this go higher. With a MACD, you definitely want to see these bars start to shrink up here. You don't want to see these grow any longer. And as these shrink up and then hopefully get back to the green side, that'll have everybody feeling much better. And as far as the RSIs, pretty much just mimicking the price right now, showing that there's been a little bit of decrease in strength, but at the same time, you got to remember, it's not like this decrease is coming on huge volume. It has been less than average volume in terms of this big move here. So if you have any questions, please shoot me a message. Once again, this was SYNJ.